I want to tell you my story about how I got started with the Palfish English tutoring app. And what Palfish is it's this amazing app. And you download it for free on your phone, and within a few minutes, however long it takes for you to write a short profile and put your picture on there and to connect it to your PayPal account, however long that takes you, which can be a few minutes to maybe an hour, then you can push your tutoring button and you can be talking to people in China. Nice people that you would probably talk to for free, and you get paid for it. And you have these wonderful conversations. It is so amazing. It is so amazing. And so I have to tell you how I got started with it. So I have another job. I'm a substitute teacher, and I like that job pretty well. I like it pretty well. But I've actually ended up really loving this job. And I actually get paid for more for much fewer hours. And so I want to tell you what happened. So what happened was I had some time where I took off work for something, and it was actually a really rough experience. So I took time off of work and to stay home because my dog had puppies. And so anyway, it was something that I had really wanted to do. I wanted to breed her at least once, and I was just really excited about it. Had been reading about it for years and talking to breeders. You know, I really felt like I was prepared. And so anyway, I was proved wrong. It was a really rough experience. So she delivered 3 beautiful little puppies, and the first few days were wonderful. All the puppies were nursing really well. They were cuddling up to their mom. We had the heating pad. I don't want to get into the whole thing of what you have to do for puppies, but there's a lot. And so I had everything in place. I was doing everything right, and so far so good. Everything seemed well. But over the course of the first 2 weeks, about 16 days, all 3 puppies died. And it was really rough. And what happened was my dog was a new mom, and so every 5 or 10 minutes I had to be making sure that she wasn't laying on puppies, and I was constantly moving puppies out from under her. She was always laying on a puppy, and I was constantly resuscitating them. And it was so rough. It was harder than when you have a baby, because you can lay the baby down and the baby sleeps at some point. But I couldn't sleep because one of my puppies could have died. It could have gotten laid on or separated from the mom, and they just had to stay there and be warm. And so anyway, it was really rough. After about 5 days, I was really feeling it, the sleep deprivation. And so anyway, and then I was also at this point, the puppies started acting a little bit sickly and everything, and I'd been talking to vets a little bit, and so it was getting a little bit frustrating. And the first puppy had already died, and so I was really worried and really tired, and I was just like, how am I going to stay awake? And movies weren't doing it for me. There were just things where I just could not keep myself awake. And so anyway, I really had to find a distraction. And so anyway, I went online, and I don't even remember what happened, but I was really frustrated, and I was being prayerful, and I was just like, help me find something that will help me get through this. And so anyway, I happened to find this app. And so I went on YouTube and I researched it and read some articles, and it was a legitimate app. And so I went and I downloaded it, and I pushed the start tutoring button, and it was the middle of the night, trying to stay awake, you know, constantly getting puppies out from under their mom and everything, trying to make sure that they're nursing and everything. And so anyway, these people would call me, and I would just help them with their English. And it's amazing how much my spirits can be lifted if I help somebody else to do something. And so I'm there, and I'm helping them with their English, and they're so kind, so polite, and oh my goodness, they just made me feel like $1,000,000. You know, it was everything that I needed. And so it wasn't even hard to stay awake anymore. And I was able to help my puppies, you know, the best I could, until the end. And they helped me stay awake, but they also helped me keep my spirits up when I was going through something so rough. I loved those puppies, and you know, I had a lot of help, so I'm appreciative of all the vets and all of the friends and all the breeders that were helping me. But you know, I felt frustrated, and I felt down, and I felt like a failure. And these people, talking to these people, saved me during that time. I feel like there's always something that makes it so you can get through, so you can carry on. And so anyway, it's just something I would really encourage you to try. You know, there's nothing to lose. You just download the app, and down here you can follow this link, and it will give you a personal link, a personal referral from me if you want to apply for the to teach children. But really, all you need to do is download the app and push your tutoring button, and people will call you, and you go, "Hey, it's my first time." They're, "Oh yeah, that's okay," you know, and they're so kind, and really, there's just nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose, and everything to gain. All of these great friendships to gain. You know, like I feel like I get caught up in my own little world, and that I want to be someone who's open and ready to meet new people, and ready to be kind and loving, but you know, I do get caught up in my own little world. So it was really amazing to be able to have that part. You know, you want that part in life where you are making a difference, where you're meeting new people, and you know, where you're just open. You're open to making the world a better place. And so anyway, I just really would recommend it. It really is just so simple, and it's just talking to some really kind people, really kind people. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.